Hello, my name is Liene and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about the books I read in February. First, let's address the elephant in the room. The fact that I have new glasses and I look very different because these you can see more. They're bigger, they have black frame, so yeah. I'm still getting used to them because I have them since yesterday as of filming, so yeah, it's a new thing for me too. But that's not the point. So, February seems so long ago, feeling-wise, though it's just been 2 weeks since February ended, but I don't know, it feels like it's been longer. So yeah, I don't know how much I remember about the books, but I read 4 books in February, so let's talk about them. First I have is Mine by Emily Merrill, and this is a contemporary story about Avery. She is a university student, I think university or college, I don't really remember, but she is a student. She's studying English literature. Am I right? Don't count on me because it's been a long time since I read this one. And her boyfriend has now moved to the town too. And they have been together for a couple of years. But since he moved to that town with her, like not their hometown, but where they study. Oh my god, I'm a mess. But something changed in him, how he behaves. So it's about that first relationship, about things happening between them. A big part of this is an abusive relationship, and I actually really liked how it was portrayed, because it is hard, like when you know someone for a really long time and then something happens and they change, like they start doing things they have never done, and you don't want to believe that that's real. Like, you accept their excuses, and it is really hard to get out of an abusive relationship. Is it physically or mentally abusive, emotionally abusive? It's still hard, like, to realize that and then get out, and it always is something that a lot of people are ashamed about because it's not really talked about. But yeah, I really liked how it was portrayed in here. So yeah, I think it is a really good book, and I liked the main character, Avery, and how she questioned things. So yeah, it was really interesting. And the author is a booktuber, and I'm gonna link her channel in the description box, so go check her out. Then I finally read the newest book by my favorite Latvian author, and it is The Witches of Riga by Liene, or Rīgas raganas. I think the title kinda explains the book well. It's about witches of Riga. What I really enjoyed about this book, that it's set in Riga. It mentions real places in the city I live in, and I can go and see them. And recently I actually was in the city center, and I was walking some streets and I was looking up at the buildings, because a big part of this story is architecture. The, I don't know what, Jugend, is it? In English like that too? But, so yeah. And it is interesting to see how the author connected that style of architecture with witches. I really like that. What I didn't particularly like was the ending, because it felt really rushed and everything happened so fast that I was a bit confused, but still I really enjoyed the book. And yeah, I will read all the books this author writes, so, and I have enjoyed all of them. So yeah, the next I have The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski. This is a favorite book from last year, and I was saving it for Polarton, and I read it for Polarton, but I didn't enjoy it. I don't know what was missing. I read it and it just didn't feel exciting. It was boring. Nothing happened. And then at the point where something happened, it still wasn't interesting enough. So, yeah, it's about this girl. Her hometown froze over, like by magic. All people just froze. And her kind of people are kind of hunted down and put into jails because they are blamed for that thing. And then she is kind of not kidnapped, but she's going back to her hometown to go into the mountain to find something, and just no, it wasn't anything interesting to me. I even cancelled my pre-order of the second book. So yeah, I think that explains that I didn't really enjoy it. It was okay on some level, but no. The last book I read was The Souls of the Milky Way, or Pieneceļa dvēseles. This is a short story collection of Latvian author fantasy and sci-fi stories. It was quite boring. The first part especially. There were some interesting stories. One story was about humans who are kind of working as furniture. How that works, I don't really know. But they take some drug and then just go to rich people's houses and stand as a furniture. And there is like this investigation happening because something has happened. But yeah, I like the sci-fi stories more because I like sci-fi. And aliens. Those are interesting. But yeah, in general, kind of disappointing. I finished it just because it was for a book club, and yeah, we read books that has food items in a title, and Milky Way has milk in a title, so I read that. Yeah, but nothing special. I'm glad I read it because I've had this book for quite some time, but I wish I enjoyed it more. So that's it. Those were the 4 books I read in February. Kind of mediocre month. 2 books were good, 2 not so good. So yeah, but here are 4 books. At least they are all beautiful. I like the covers of all of them, so one good thing. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Please let me know, how many books did you read in February? Because numbers doesn't actually matter. If you read 1 book, that's great. I'm happy for you. Because sometimes reading doesn't go that well. And you manage to read only 1 book. But 1 book is reading too. So yeah, I'm like saying that to myself too, because so far in March I haven't finished any books. So if I finish at least 1, that will be good. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one. Bye!